Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Chico. Whether you're here in the room or joining us online from wherever you happen to be this morning, welcome. I'm Liz George. I'm a charter member of this spiritual community, past president of our board of our stewardship council, right? And I'm also a yoga teacher. So it's my pleasure and privilege to be here this morning to facilitate our guided meditation. So let's begin. So whether you're seated here in this room or wherever you happen to be, if you're on a bed, on a rock, in the grass, and just start to check in. So you can have your eyes open or closed. Start to just notice what's present for you in this moment without any judgment. Just start to consider your breath, where it is in your body. Noticing perhaps your feet on the floor, maybe wiggling fingers and toes. If you're seated in a chair, draw your head back over your heart over your hips, sitting up nice and tall. Noticing any areas of tension in your body. Perhaps there's discomfort somewhere, pain, digestive stuff, maybe head. Just start to notice without any judgment, just being aware of your present experience in this moment. And as you become aware of what's present, perhaps bringing your hands together, just feeling palm on palm, perhaps rubbing them together, creating a little warmth in your hands. Perhaps taking your hands to opposite shoulders and drawing your hands down your arms a few times, just gently releasing any tension there at your shoulders. And then taking your hands and bringing them up to the crown of your head, maybe either touching your head or just having your hands above your head in your energy field. And just starting to draw your hands gently down the side of your head to your shoulders. Just if you're touching, it's maybe just like a butterfly wing fluttering. Just gently from top of the head down to the shoulders. And then taking hands to shoulders, once again opposite shoulders, drawing hands from shoulders to wrists. And checking in, just noticing what you notice, again without judgment and with compassion for yourself. And then from here, the invitation is to take your hands, your fingertips, to your brow line, your hairline at the center of your brow. Again, maybe touching lightly or just in your energy field, and drawing your hands from the center of your forehead down your hairline to your temples. A few times like that. Starting to draw your hands down to your jaw. Maybe it's just a little massage under the earlobe there at that jaw muscle, joint, maybe opening and closing your mouth a few times, maybe sticking out your tongue, maybe letting out a sigh. And then bringing your hands down to your heart center, your energetic heart center at your between your throat, down by your center, breastbone. Maybe stacking hands over hands at the breastbone and starting to breathe there under your hands. Letting your chest rise and fall. And then the invitation is to join me in a breathing practice. Breathing first into the belly, letting the belly soften, maybe taking one hand to the belly, one hand to the breastbone. Belly softens on the inhale, letting the breath fill into the chest and pausing at the top. And then releasing the breath from the chest and then the belly, navel to spine. At the very end of the exhale, just a slight drawing that back. So a 3-part breath here, as if you're filling a pitcher. Filling the belly first, then the chest, then pausing at the top of the inhale, and then exhaling, chest, belly, navel to spine. And a few more like this, at your own pace, following your breath. And then just allowing your exhale to lengthen. So natural breath in, and then a long, slow exhale. So continuing with this breathing practice, if you like, or any breathing practice that works for you, as we come into 5 minutes of silence. And I'll mind the time and bring you out of the silence with ringing the chime. So just continue now in silence, being aware of your present experience, your breath. And as your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to your experience in your body, sights perhaps, smells, sensations, breath. Now begin to deepen your breathing and perhaps start bringing some gentle movement back into your body, maybe wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe a yawn would feel good, or a little stretch. And then bringing hands to heart center, just connecting with your body, your breath again, knowing that as we take this sacred pause, as we come into ourselves, we connect more deeply with our true nature. And we take the goodness that we are, the love, the joy, the peace, the kindness, the generosity, the light that we are with us out into our day, today in greater ways than ever before. This concludes our guided meditation. Our Sunday service begins in 15 minutes. Leanne Lipscomb will be speaking this morning on the magic of place. Namaste.